120-108, the Celts win it with just an incredible display in the fourth quarter. 40-16. 40-16, they outscore them after being outscored 38-24 in the third quarter. And the star of the game for the Celtics, to me, was Al Horford. 26 points, 6 of 8 from 3, most of them in the fourth quarter. He was 9 for 12 from the field. He was incredible. And they were like
daring the veteran on the court.
They were daring him to shoot, and he did, and he made them. I don't think you can expect him to be this hot every game, that's for sure. But then again, if you're a Warrior fan, you're sitting there, wait a second. You know, Horford, he probably won't get 26. But is Jason Tatum only going to get 12 the next game?
No.
Because he couldn't hit anything. He passed the ball really well, had some assists. Derek White had 21 points. Brown with 24, Jaylen Brown. So, look, the Celtics have a lot of weapons, as is Golden State. But the problem with Golden State last night, it was basically
their
just
weapons
Curry.
were off. Yeah.
And Curry was only really great early in the first quarter, where he had 21 points. And you thought, oh, my God, this is going to be something special.
Yep.
And it really wasn't, because he cooled down. Klay Thompson did not have a good game. Draymond was horrible. Jordan Poole wasn't much better. Wiggins had 22 points. And, look, the reason I picked the Celtics to win this series, and believe me, it doesn't mean they are because they just won the first game, is because they are, the road doesn't affect them. They're very good on the road. They play, for the most part, really, really good defense. And when they had to play defense, while they were making their run, it wasn't just them making great shots, wide open shots at times. They were playing some really good defense on Golden State and forcing them for some ridiculous turnovers as well.
Yeah, and Golden State in the fourth quarter started to press, started to take some, I would say, ill-advised shots, whether it was not a clear open shot. They were forcing some things, and that's going to happen when Boston starts off in a historic fourth quarter where they're down double digits going into the fourth quarter and then win by double digits. Never happened in the NBA Finals. They hit their first 7 shots, first 7 from behind the arc in the fourth quarter. They ended up 9 of 12 from behind the arc in the fourth quarter. That's when you do that. I mean, that's how you get a margin of 40-16 in the fourth quarter. Now, how would this compare? Because if Boston goes on and, Golden State has by far the most experience on their team of playing in the finals. That's been well documented.
Yeah, but Celtics, nobody on their team had ever played in a finals game before.
No. And so if you look back and say the Celtics go on to sweep Golden State, not saying they will, but if they do, you look back at this fourth quarter and say, wow, that was a dagger. Is it any way comparable to New England and Atlanta in the Super Bowl 28-3?
No, because no, I don't think so. I understand what you're saying because it's a blown lead, but in basketball, a blown 15-point lead, even in the fourth quarter, although that doesn't happen much in the finals, but it does in the sport.
Right, it does in the sport, but I guess the other thing is how much does that create momentum for Boston? Not only did they do it in the fourth quarter, they won game 1, they did it on the road.
Yes.
They did it in your house.
Correct. Now, what it might be analogous, although it was a home deal, and it wasn't a big blown lead, but it was a lead that they had. Another Oakland team suffered this. Gibby's home run. Oh, yeah. Game 1, 1988, right? Didn't the Dodgers swept that series, if I'm not mistaken? Oh, they didn't? Did the Dodgers win?
They won at 5.
5? Okay.
Yeah.
But still, okay?
Yeah. It set the tone.
It set the tone, yes.
Yeah. Yes. One of the great moments.
I know.
In baseball history, running around second base.
In
the double
sports
pump.
history.
Yes, the double pump. It was outstanding.
Yeah, I know.
My guy.
Your guy.